Alrighty guys, we're going to do our last segment for the night. And it will be Jeopardy for the Wii U. And I'm going to be looking at my gamepad on when I do my answers and stuff. Y'all will be looking at the TV. And the same thing as last time. If I come in third place, it's a $10,000 bonus. Second place, 15, and first is 25. And for me to have those hard categories marked, $18,000 plus the 25 for you was not bad.
No, not bad at all. Especially considering how difficult those clues were.
Yeah, they were very tough.
Get some easier clues this time around.
I hope so too. But you know, that's why I like Jeopardy. It's not just, you know, challenging, but the fact you can learn so much on this game too.
Identify the city of major sports teams, and the last clue in that category involved one of the soccer team for your city.
Yeah, the Chicago Fire.
Yeah, and the second one asked where the Blue Jays were. And
in Toronto.
I'm like, oh, I had better get this one.
We both benefited, didn't we, Mark?
This is Jeopardy!
Let me cut this down so I can hear you. Alright. Yeah, I don't even need to have this TV on up that loud because the Wii U generates the sound itself.
Player 1. Player 2. Player 3.
Most definitely.
And now, here is the host of
Yep, because those are the game shows.
Alex Rivette.
Can't have one.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you.
Yeah, because they're sister and brother.
Welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
They're like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories.
And I think most
Finish
the proverb.
Name the novel.
Probably have Jeopardy
Fish and
go
chips.
with it.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Judy.
Judy and 1907. And the other two marks.
You're in command of the board as we continue, right?
I agree, because math is my strong point.
Multiply 5 times 5 times 5 to get this.
Was 125.
Player 1. That's correct.
I should be able to do well on this. I hope the daily double is in there.
Player 1. It's 3 times 4 times 5 times 6.
12 times 5 is 60. Times 6 is 360.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Yes.
Please pick again. It's negative 10 times 6 times negative 9.
Okay, negative 10 times negative 9 is
Okay,
90.
player 1.
Times 6 is 540.
That is correct.
Remember when you multiply
Player 1,
negatives,
back.
you get a positive.
17 times 2 times
I know
6
that from my school.
equals this.
Okay. 34 times
Okay,
6
player 1.
is 6 times 4 is. Okay, it's 204.
Good. Please pick again. 33 times 33 equals this.
I'll figure this out.
Okay,
What's
player
the
1.
clue for this one?
33 times 33, that's 1,089, right?
Yeah, 1,089.
Good for you. Player 1, back.
Okay, let's go with finish the proverb for 200.
Too many cooks.
Spoil the broth. Let's spoil the
Player
broth.
1. That's correct. Player 1. You can't judge a book.
What's by its cover?
Yes, player 1.
Wait a minute, I almost made a mistake.
Yes. You're right. You again, player 1. Nothing ventured.
Was nothing gained.
Okay, player 1.
Right, nothing gained. Not everything gained, nothing gained.
Right you are. player one. He who laughs last.
Was last first.
Okay, player one.
I know.
No. Wait a minute. No. Last best.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I thought it was last first.
You again, player one. Man cannot live.
Was by bread alone.
Let's hear it, player one. That's right. Way to go.
That was easy.
Please pick again, player one.
Alrighty. Let's go with Judy for 200.
Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks. Player one.
I would say, who is Judy Garland?
You again. As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, and I mean, look
Yeah,
at it,
amen.
the army couldn't afford grapes? Here's what we wanted. Private Benjamin. Please pick again. Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom. Yes, player three. Correct.
Scrubs.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player three. Make us up. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss?
Who is Tony Danza?
Let's hear it, player one.
I better know that. I watched that show.
Player one, start us. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns. Here's what we want. Judy Collins.
Oh, Judy Collins. Okay.
Player one. Pick again.
All right, let's go with 1907, 200.
Lawrence Ziegfeld produced his first of these extravaganzas in 1907 and would continue them for the next 24 years.
Have you ever noticed that a lot of time whenever they have the
Let's hear it, player two.
as one of the categories on Jeopardy, I always tends to say that was a good year.
Anyone
Yeah.
else want to hazard a guess on this?
It's not the Ice Capades. I'm going to try it.
Player one.
What is the World's Fair?
Oh!
No.
Anyone else? Player three. That's correct.
Oh, boy. I screwed up on that one for 200.
Player three. You start. The moray variety of this fish is sharp-toothed and can be vicious if provoked.
Was the EO?
It's player one.
Yeah.
That's correct. Player one. The ability of the members of the family Exocetidae to get airborne earned them this two-word name. Here's the correct response. The flying fish. Player one. And here's Kelly.
On this man's first voyage, brothers Martin and Vicente Pinzon commanded the Nina and Pinta.
Yes, player one.
Who is Christopher Columbus?
That's it. Player one. Small freshwater fish of the family Pterophyllum are known by this heavenly
Mr.
name.
Newkirk is with us.
Yes, player one.
What, angelfish?
And Gary, we're doing Jeopardy for the Wii U as part of Rodney's 1000.
You again, player. Built in 1816, the first private yacht to cross the Atlantic shared its name with the barge of this queen.
So far, I'm running away with it.
Player two. That's correct.
Cleopatra, that's right.
Make a selection, please.
No, I don't think so.
1937. I have chosen Mr. Baggins, and
No,
that
it's
ought to
not.
be enough for all of you.
You can see myself on here.
Here's the response we were looking for. The Hobbit. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. 1813. Happy for all her maternal feelings was the day Mrs. Bennet got rid of her two most deserving daughters.
So how's everybody doing today?
I'm blessed. How you doing, Gary?
I'm doing fine. And Bonnie, the guy, your
Here's what we
prayers for
Pride and Prejudice.
that you sent to me.
Yeah.
You again, player 2.
I just want to say thank you very much and God
For
bless
once,
you.
like Gunga.
No problem, man. I prayed for you again this morning,
The
too.
Nobel Prize for Literature.
Well, Ronnie, goodness is everything is supposed to be good.
Yeah,
Let's hear it,
actually,
player
I found
2.
out from Aubrey's Facebook status that your friend passed away. Sorry
Anyone
to
else
hear
care to
that.
try to come up with a correct response?
It's going to be fine.
Player 1.
Ooh, boy, this is tough. Was Edgar Rice Burroughs?
No. Anyone else?
I should have went for that other one.
Yes, player 3. Yes.
I think I'm
Okay,
gonna
let's
be
get back
signing
into
out
this.
for
Player 3. You make.
All right, Mark, have a good evening.
This man as president, the government budget was $579 million, and unemployment stood at 2.8%. Okay, player 3. Sorry, that's...
Oh, Woodrow Wilson.
Any other takers? Player 1.
Oh, boy. Let's go with Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
I think everybody's gone.
Where do
for
we
the night.
begin, player 1? Charles Curtis, Republican, Kansas, became the first Native American to serve as one of these. Here's the correct response. Senator. You again, player 1. More than 40 nations attended the Second International Disc Conference in The Hague. Okay, player 3. Sorry, that's wrong.
I would
Anyone
think
else care
I'll
to try
try
to come
it.
up with a correct response? Player 1.
Ooh, was the peace conference?
Player 1. Pick again. 1932. In the 4,000 rooms of the center, the 4,000 electric clocks simultaneously struck 4. Here's what we wanted. Brave New World. We return to you.
The clues done got harder.
The Daily
I'm not no fool.
And you're in the lead.
I'm gonna go bid
How much are you
100
going to wager,
again.
player 1? And the Daily Double Clue. 1902. The horror. The horror.
What is Lord Jim?
However, you keep your lead. The correct response is Heart of Darkness. And the last clue for $1,000. 1961. Once upon a time, there was a Martian named Valentine Michael Smith.
I have a huge lead.
Here's what we wanted. Stranger in a strange land.
Alright, guys, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'll be putting double Jeopardy. Stay tuned.